This is a warning. The Grim Reaper of radio, Bob Romanik, with his off-the-record show is about to air. He's probably the nastiest and craziest son of a bitch that you've ever had the misfortune to encounter. The Grim Reaper show will be very controversial and probably quite tasteless. If you are even slightly offended by controversial matter concerning religion, racial matters, politics, or life's problems, you are hereby warned to turn this program off immediately. The Grim Reaper show will be, like his face, very scary and very ugly. At this time, not proudly, but shamefully presents to you Bob Romanik, the craziest son of a bitch on the radio today.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane Broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. First and foremost today, you hear the start of my show where we have a moment of silence for all of our brave military heroes who have passed on, and our family and our loved ones. Today is Veterans Day. But as you people all know that listen to me, but here at Insane Broadcasting, every day is Veterans Day. We honor our veterans in this great country every day. And sometimes I honor it by speaking my mind. And I know everybody doesn't agree with me, but you know what? I don't give a damn. Our brave military heroes fought to give me that right, and they will not lay there in all these cemeteries, lay there in vain, because I'm going to exercise every right that they fought to give me. You understand me? My friends understand me. My enemies may not, but to them I say, kiss my red, white, and blue, hairy, stinky, wrinkled, old ass. You understand me? I'm so pissed. Do as I say, not as I do. That's bull crap. This is America, people. But I want to say, we love our military heroes, past, present, and future. And today and every day, we love them for the tremendous sacrifices that they endured to make our country great, safe, and free. Every veteran, I want to personally thank you, and I do every day, for giving me, I don't give a damn about the rest of the people out there, but giving me the opportunity to live free, to have the opportunities that I have. It's only because of you people. It's not because of the politicians, those ass-wipe, rotten bastards. It's because of you, the good people. I want to start off, I guess, on taps. I want to play this, and we play it at the start of the show, but I want to give it a special meaning. It's knowing that we put our brave military heroes to rest. And for you ass-wipe bastards that destroy the flag, that say I can't speak free, to say this country's no good, to bend down and kneel down when the Pledge of Allegiance to the Star-Spangled Banner is played. I say to you, look around you, you rotten ass-wipe son of a bitches. Look around you for everything that this great country affords us. And you're going to disrespect this country? I say, I hope you rot in hell. And I don't mean political hell. This is to start off, to honor our great fallen veterans. That's taps to honor all of our fallen military. You know what pisses me off? And I get goosebumps when I hear that. I get goosebumps when I walk out the door because this is America. What a great country. I couldn't live as free as I do in this great country. And I thank all the veterans. Let's finish up this little tribute. And again, we pay tribute to the veterans every day. And don't forget, on Saturdays at noon, I have a whole hour of military music on KZQZ 1430 AM to honor. No advertising, no nothing, no sponsorships. We do that to honor our brave military heroes, past, present, and future. It's also on 1190 on Sunday at 11 o'clock. We call it the Spirit of America Hour. Nobody else does that. See, but we don't give a damn. We're going to finish off our little honoring of our veterans. And again, we do it every day with the Pledge of Allegiance by John Wayne. And let me tell you, ass white bastards that sit down, that turn your back on the flag, go someplace else and see what the hell happens to you. You ought to be thankful that you have the opportunities that this great country gives us. And we only have a great country because of our proud military.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
What do those words mean to you? To me, they say, thank you, America, for your strength, your courage, and for our freedom, which has been a beacon to the world for 200 years.
Of the United States of America.
Whose bright stars are 50 states, each bearing its own stamp of individuality. People, 200 million strong. People who have come to her from all corners of the earth.
And to the republic for which it stands.
A land of laws, with an ingenious system of checks and balances that allows no man to become a tyrant and lets no group prevail if their power is not tempered with a real concern for the governed. A land where the right of dissent and free speech is jealously guarded, where the ballot box is the sword and the people its wielder.
One nation under God.
A land where freedom of worship is a cornerstone of her being. A land graced with temples and churches, synagogues and altars that rise in profusion to embrace all the religions of the world.
Indivisible.
A land forged by the hot steel of raw courage and formed forever by the awful crucible of civil war.
With liberty.
Where man in pursuit of an honest life will not be denied his chance. Where her citizens move freely within her vast borders without hindrance or fear. A land brimming with opportunity, where freedom of choice is the guideline for all.
And justice.
The courts of our land are open to all. Its wheels of justice grind for all causes, all people. They look to every avenue for justice, every concern of the law, and they temper their reasoning with mercy for all.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
Thank you, Vets, for all that you do for us. I want to clear up something yesterday. And see, this is my right to clear it up. Had people yesterday say, hey, Romanik, what a racist. I say, kiss my ass. I'm not a racist. I've done more for the proud black community down there than anybody. But I'm fed up. I'm fed up with the crap. These bastards, these thieving black bastards. Not the proud black community down there. And there's still some, not many. I'm talking about the thieving, no good son of a bitches. Don't say, whenever I have somebody on the air, I say, don't hold them responsible or accountable for what I say. And I say, don't hold me accountable and responsible for what some of my guests say. The nice lady yesterday, the proud black lady, and she is a proud black lady. Her daughter, a great candidate for judge, got screwed. But I hear this. I hear, hey, Romanik, you're racist. I never once on this air have used the word nigger. Now, my guest called them handkerchief niggers, plantation niggers, and field niggers. And she's a proud black lady. I have never once used that derogatory term, and I'm not using it now. I'm reporting the news from yesterday, and I want it cleared up. If I want to use that N-word, I'll use it. I did not use it, but I tell you what, I had to agree with this lady. These weren't my words, but I do agree because this is America, and that's what they are. That's what they are. And when you use that N-word, it's not disrespecting the proud black community. It's disrespecting the ends, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. I'm tired of that crap. Tell me what I said and what I do. But I do agree with her, you know. And I got to say, I had so many calls yesterday because after she was on, I talked about NAME, the National Association for Majority Equality. Why is that a racial group? I'm starting that nationwide. It's going to be up and going in about 30 days. I'm a proud black. I'm a proud white man. Well, I could be black from the neck down if you know what I mean, and I think you do. But I got to tell you, I'm tired. The majority, I don't care if it's black and white. You heard me yesterday. I don't care if it's good guy or bad guy. I don't care if it's us straight people and the gay community. The majority always takes the back seat, and I'm tired. And I'm really pissed off, and I'm not real happy with some of the black community. The blacks are, not all of them, and I shouldn't say that. I apologize. Some of the plantation blacks are mad because Trump got elected. You know why Trump got elected? Because of groups like mine, the National Association for Majority Equality. The majority of people finally came out, and they were white. And they voted for Trump. No, that's a race. They're tearing up in Oregon. Portland, Oregon, having violence because Trump was elected. And it's primarily, all I saw was more black. There were some whites in there. So, there's enough crap to go around for these inbred bastards, both black and white. But the blacks got mad because Trump got elected. Oh, they wanted Hillary because Hillary's for the black people. They vote for Hillary 95%. Hillary ain't done nothing for the black community. The black community, you better wake up because you guys are stupid if you believe Hillary Clinton was going to do anything for you. Obama, a black man, didn't do anything. You're still living in squander in East St. Louis in these black communities. And this is a white man saying, and I'm not a racist. I'm not a racist by it. I'm a proud white man, and I'll remain a proud white man. And I hope the proud white community gets behind me. The NAACP's not racist. They want to help their community, the black community. Why can't NAME, N-A-M-E, help the white community? Oh, no, you're racist. No, we're not. I'm just not going to take a back seat to anybody, black or white, Hispanic, I don't give a damn. And I think the proud whites need to stand tall. I think they stood tall in this election, people. I think the vast, silent majority, the white folks, got out and said, we got to be for Trump. And I was asked yesterday, and I said it. When Obama first got elected, let's elect a black person, the first black president. The whites didn't get all up in arms. We didn't riot. There were some whites that weren't real happy, but that's okay. That's their prerogative in this great country of ours. But the first election was over. Here comes a white guy, Romney, running against Obama for the second term. I heard no one say, I heard them say, let's get rid of Obama. They didn't like him. I heard no one say and preach and get on TV and radio, hey, let's elect a white president now. We'd have been all racist. But it's okay for the black community to say, hey, let's elect a black president. No, if it's not okay for one, it's not okay for the other. And I'm not a racist. I'm just tired. I'm tired of taking a back seat. I'm tired of taking a back seat to these bums out here in the street when a policeman kills somebody justifiably, and the policeman, the vast majority of the policemen and the law enforcement community, such as me and most of us, the vast majority, we got to take crap from this bull crap minority, this very vocal and violent and criminal minority? No. Same way with transgenders. They get what they want. The vast majority of us are I'm talking about Kern. Well, Kern, I'll leave you out of this. The vast majority of us are heterosexual. But we get the back seat, don't we? We get the back seat for the homosexual community. The vast, vast minority. But they're vocal, they're loud, they're criminal, they're violent. When is the proud community of majority rules in this great country? And I don't just mean black, white majority, good guy, bad guy majority, straight, gay majority. We always take back seat. And I'm tired. And I tell you, what really awoke in me was this election. These greasy, sleazy son of a bitches down in East St. Louis took all of our money. Hey, Terrence Stitt, Sam Swanson, Edith Moore, just to name a few. You're plantation Nicaraguans. Oh, and by the way, he said, I can't say Nicaraguan. I can say Nicaraguan anytime I want. And you heard me yesterday, Daniel Ortega, I hate that son of a bitch. He's the president of Nicaragua. He's a no-good, greasy, thieving son of a bitch. And that's what a lot of these bastards are in East St. Louis, so they must be from the same country. So I'll call them plantation Nicaraguans. Oh, that's racial. It's not racial. I've said Nicaraguans. I pronounce it Nicaraguans for my entire life, and you think I'm going to be afraid to say it? You guys better come up with a better reason than that. And you people that know me know I don't give a damn. Got every right to say what I want. And I'm not a racist. I'm just tired of being pushed around. SIU Carbondale officials ponder photo that could be racially offensive. They've got these two white people, and there's a Confederate flag in the background. And I think if somebody wants to put a Confederate flag in the background, put it in their house, fly it, they got every right, because this is America. I don't agree with it, but they've got every right to do it. But Carbondale's launching a big investigation because two white people have masks on, like you want to put masks on to pull the pores up on your skin. I don't know what they call them, a facial. Officials at the University of Illinois Carbondale are investigating whether a photo snapshot is depiction of blackface. And if it is, so what? The photo gained attention on social media. The SIU student-run paper ran it. They're having an investigation because two white people have facials and it's black facial cream, I guess. Get a life, will you? But see, the whites will run and hide. Oh, that ain't right. I told you before, I like the black community because they'll fight the fight. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. I'd rather have 5 blacks fighting for me than 50 whites. And you white people better wise up. You white people better wise up. And I may lose some black friends over this. But that's okay. Then they're not my friends. Because I've got every right to say what I want. I've got every right to start the National Association for Majority Equality. They belong to the NAACP. There's black entertainment television. There's no white entertainment television. You heard me yesterday. And I'm far from being a racist because I've done more for the black community, but I'm tired. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I'm tired of sitting in the background and keeping my mouth shut when it comes to racial issues. I've got every right to defend the white community as they have every right to defend the black community. But I'll tell you, white people, you better get up off your asses. You better get up off your asses. Because not the proud blacks, but the plantation Nicaraguans, they'll destroy you people. They'll destroy you. You sit back in the coffee shop. I can't say that. I can't do. then you know what? Then you become the slaves in the next 100 years. But I don't believe Carbondale, because of this picture, like it's a big deal. There's killings going on. They're rioting in the streets in Oregon, tearing crap up because Obama, a white guy, got elected. Not Hillary Clinton, who would have done for the blacks. I've never seen where Trump is a racist. I see where a white man hit a black guy at a rally of Trump's. They throw it all off on Trump. We got to be real, people. I'm tired of this crap. But they're going to have a major investigation. Let's take this call. He's a vet. I want to take his call. Go ahead, sir. You're on the dark side.
Hey, Bob, this is Terry. I'd like to thank you for your tribute to veterans. We fought for that flag. I'm a Vietnam veteran, 69 to 70.
Well, I want to salute you, sir. Thank you very, very much.
You know, these punk-ass kids out there burning them flags and stuff, you know, I was a medic, and they don't know. We slept together with our brothers day and night. We fought for everything that flag stood for, and when you got to pronounce one of your brothers dead, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts damn hard. So just what you're saying, black, white, we all fought together over there, Bob, and color didn't make no difference. But I'm going to tell you what, it's not the same anymore. And I've been listening to you, and I agree with you 100%. If us white people don't get off our ass, we're going to be dead.
Terry, first and foremost, I want to thank you for serving our great country. And because of guys like you, and I'm going to tell you one thing, you piss me off. Don't you ever thank me. I went in these parades this summer, and these vets were thanking me for what I do. Are you crazy? I want to thank you guys. You guys are the one that need the thanks. But because of you, I can say and do what I do. So, Terry, again, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the support. And I know you're a proud white man. I know you're not a racist. But isn't it coming to the point where we're going to have to finally do something? And I think Trump getting elected started it, because I think the proud white community finally got off their lame asses and said, hey, we're tired. We're not going to take it anymore. What do you think?
Oh, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. I play golf with blacks. And there's nothing ever said about racism or anything like that. We go down, we have a good time. But you know, these younger ones and everything, I'm a Trumpster. I voted for Trump. My wife voted for Trump.
Oh, wait, hey, Terry, you better not say that, boy. You get a lot of people mad at you. They're rioting in the streets. They didn't riot in the streets when the white folks didn't riot in the streets when Obama got elected, did they?
Hey, bring them on. I got a Remington 1100.
Hey, Terry, I hope you have a great day today. And as you know, you listen to me. I appreciate your support, but we love you veterans every day. Every day. And it's saying broadcasting is Veterans Day, because we salute you. We honor you. Thank you. Thank all of your comrades, all of the fallen heroes that died to give us the right to live in this great country, live free and live prosperous. Again, Terry, thank you very much, buddy.
We love you too, Bob.
Thank you, sir. I wanted to cut in on them since he said there was a vet on the screen, and you know, never want to ignore a vet. But you know, back to this name. It's going to be on the internet, and I know there's going to be people, oh, you're a racist. I'm far from being a racist, people. I'm a realist. You hear me? I'm a realist. And down in East St. Louis, it just woke me up. Those people took about $200,000 of our money, and they sold us out for Kern and Sprague, where they probably brought $500,000 down. I know they spent about $2.5 million, and we're going to talk about the election. The results aren't over yet, people, and we'll get to that after the break. But found out that, and how many people, especially white, they're going to screw you down there, Bob. No, these proud blacks give me their word. Their word ain't worth crap, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. You got that fat-ass bitch, Edith Moore. She took thousands of dollars. Terrence Stitt, all of them, Sam Swanson. These people give you their word. Their word's no good. And let's take the proud black community out of it. I'm talking about these plantation nigger Rogwins. I'm not talking about the proud black, because proud blacks would never do it. But it pisses me off. And I tell you, you can piss off Bob Romanik, and you can screw Bob Romanik, but you ain't heard the last of Bob Romanik, because it's a shame. It's a shame, people. And it's not, and I got to tell you, It's not the people of St. Clair County who have spoken and elected and selected the county officials on Tuesday. As always, it's East St. Louis. It's below the hill who decides all of this. Who's going to represent us at the county? With all the voting fraud that happened Tuesday, the vote stealing, the vote buying, and all the other illegal activities on Election Day, especially in East St. Louis and below the hill. As always, the good people of St. Clair County suffer because of the St. Clair County democratic culture of corruption. You people, every 2 years, every 4 years, you let East St. Louis decide. And those plantation Nicaraguans down there, not the proud blacks, they'll sell out. Say, guys, take that muscatel and eat them snooks for a week. Then you got nothing coming. After 12 years of the leadership of the St. Clair County democratic culture of corruption, you're going to get another 12. You're going to get another 12 years. Let's take this last call before we take a break. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side.
Yeah, my name is Clyde Johnson. I just want to say that I'm a black Republican. I voted straight Republican. The reason why I'm sick of the Democrats, the Democratic Party, pretty much has deceived the people. A lot of people got angry at me because I voted for President-elect Trump, and I'm proud as a black American that I elected him as my president because I feel that he's a businessman. I'm a businessman. He's going to think business. So that means that it's going to create jobs. There's going to be tax breaks to companies where they can open up jobs here in America instead of sending them overseas, which President Clinton signed on the NAFTA.
Right.
The NAFTA, the worstest bill we ever had in American history during my lifetime.
Hey, Clyde, let me ask you this, and we're up against a hard break here in a minute. They talk about whites. Always, if you're a racist, you're white. Isn't there a lot of black racists down there who are not, and I'm not mad at them because they're not racist against the whites. They're racist against the proud black community. When is the proud black community going to get rid of those black racists down there?
Well, this is my thing. When people came to me and I was so.
Well, Clyde, we had to cut you off. You can't say that on the air. But Clyde, thank you very much. Here, there's a proud black man who voted for Trump. There's a proud black man who's intelligent enough to know that the racist black community, not all, but these politicians, these white guys, they're not going to support the blacks in East St. Louis. They're not going to give them jobs unless they're racist. The blacks are racist against their black community. There's where the real racism, that's where the black community gets hurt in East St. Louis and below the hill. It's not from the white racist. It's from the black racist who deal with the white racist, who sell out, who let them screw their wives if they have to. That's how desperate those people are below the hill. And it's the St. Clair County democratic culture corruption that keeps them in that desperation. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. Lines are always open. We are America's voice of freedom, definitely the Patriot. Call toll free 1-888-394-1430. On the east side, 394-1190. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio at its finest. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice, not bisexual voice, Kern. Bi-state voice of freedom. Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. I just had a high school friend call, said, keep up the good work, Bob. And I tell him, keep listening because the show's going to get worse. My show don't get any better. And you know the Grim Reaper doesn't bring any joy in your life, the Grim Reaper of anything. But you know, people, I, as you do, have the right to express my feelings, and I'm going to express them day after day after day. Hey, and Monday we will start back to get back to normal. I hate not to put out all the community service bulletins, but this has been a hectic week with the election, all the thieving going on, all the corruption going on. And it's not over yet, and we'll talk about that momentarily, but we'll start back Monday. But Larry from Shiloh, thank you. People send me all kind of stuff, and I appreciate it. Jimmy Baker and Jimmy Swaggart have written a new impressive book. It's called Ministers Do More Than Lay People. Transvestite, a guy who likes to eat, drink, and be merry. That must be a tribute to Mark the Big Faggot Kern. The difference between the Pope and your boss, the Pope only expects you to kiss his ring, not your ass, not his ass. My mind works like lightning. One brilliant flash, and it's gone. What's here? That's about it. But hey, Larry, thank you very much. And thank everybody that called in yesterday. That's support for the National Association for Majority Equality, not a racial group, a group that wants, and the motto is, all we ask for is equality, but we will not accept any less. How can anybody say that's racism? And it's not, but of course the racists are going to say it's racist. I find out it's on TV and Holbrook, and we want to talk about the nasty allegations that Derek Wallace has alleged on you, Holbrook. You were supposed to come out and give a press conference. And these are nasty people. I mean, when it comes out, and it's going to come out, it's nasty. This Derek Wallace alleges pedophilia on the... Alleges, I said, people. It's all over the internet for Tom Holbrook. He used to live with Tom Holbrook, so I don't know. I'm just telling you what's out there. And Tom Holbrook, if you are guilty of that, what a no good rotten bastard you are. What a no good rotten bastard you are. Seen on TV today, there's 9,000 to 11,000 absentees that haven't been counted yet. 9 to 11 absentee ballots were just magically found at the county clerk's office yesterday. I wonder, and they say there may be another 2,000 out, so there may be 11,000 absentees. That could change this whole election. Close to 11,000 votes. But I was told from a real good source that the FBI, the great Federal Bureau of Investigation, and I want to salute those gentlemen, they've been swarming around the courthouse the last 3 days. And guess what? Holbrook found those absentees, and they're going to count them in 2 weeks. Are they going to be secure the next 2 weeks? And I would assume with the FBI, they will be. Here's another one. This guy used to live in St. Clair County and see the vote count. I think you and Mr. Cook had the election stolen by Holbrook. John Larroquette, thank you very much. You're not the only one. But here's possibly 11,000, as many as 11,000 absentees, and Holbrook's being catty about it. Well, we don't know if they've been counted. We don't know this. You people, you good people in St. Clair County, you're the ones that got screwed. We didn't get screwed. You heard me. I didn't give a damn about being state representative other than to help the good people of the 114th Legislative District. Hell, my ratings are through the roof. They spent $1 million on hit pieces. That asswipe, wrinkled-ass Madigan, who's going to raise your gas taxes by 100% from 30 cents to 60%. That's going to kill you. The tags on your car from $100 to $150. LaToya Green with a bobblehead. She's going to be there. But I got to tell you, people, you're the ones that suffer. You got to wise up. You got to wise up. And I want to thank Eddie Jackson. What a sniveling little bastard he is. Him and his Amika Ustinka Jackson, his daughter. They took money from us. $35,000 they were going to be to change the county, get rid of the corruption. Is there something inbred in you bastards down there? Not the proud blacks, but the plantation Nicaraguans. Is there something inbred with you people that you got to take money from whites and lie? Your word's no good? I don't know if that's a black or white thing, but boy, I tell you what, It's running rampant down below the hill. But I tell you, all you ass white bastards down there, it ain't over till it's over. And you plantation Nicaraguans, not much for you guys. Not much for you. But think about it, people. Think about it. There's 9,000 to 11,000 absentees that Tom Holbrook, Mr. Haney, let's make a deal. Tom Holbrook, who's been charged with some vicious allegations that are going to be coming out. Oh, I found him. Yeah, you found him, Holbrook. You'll have your ass in prison. And that's the only thing. That won't be the only thing that your ass is going to be in. We've got another caller. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, this is Mark over in St. George. You probably know about our history, and I was one of the people who got sick of the corruptness in St. Louis City and moved to St. George, and then, we voted to abolish the town and go with the county. And, one thing I wanted to say is I voted third party in the election, and I hope we're worth something to you because, I voted for Gary Johnson. I do not apologize for it.
Well, sir, you don't have to apologize for who you vote for, but I think that was a wasted vote. But that's okay. You've got every right to waste your vote. Everybody, you got every right to go out in the field and blow your head off. Not you, me, anybody. That's our right. And I personally think it was a stupid decision, but that's okay. But people, understand, this election may not be over. There were some close races. And if there's that many absentees out, it could be very interesting. And again, I want to salute the FBI because without them, there would have never been a fair election in St. Clair County. And it's not over. It's not over till it's over. I don't know what's going on in East St. Louis. But I tell you, Terrence Stitt, Edith Moore, Sam Swanson, and the rest of you greasy bastards, how the hell can people do that? How can people sit there and tell you, I swear on my mom, swear on my family, we're against this culture of corruption, Bob. We want to help you. We want to work for you. They took the money and ran. Unbelievable. But see, somebody told me, Bob Romanik, you shouldn't have believed them. See, we had to believe them. That was our last recourse. Tell you what, never be believing them again. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. Lines are always open. We are America's voice of freedom, definitely the Patriot. You can call toll-free, 1-888-394-1430. On the east side, 394-1190. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, especially today, but every day, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting at its finest. America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. I was just reminded by my secretary, R.C. Clark, another asswipe plantation Nicaraguan. You bastards down there, not the proud blacks, but you son of a bitch and stealing black bastards. What the hell's wrong with you? The quick fix. 4 years now. You got Kern. And we'll talk about it Monday. Don't have time. The Allegiant Airline. Now it's out. And I'm the one who broke the story. Allegiant Airline is a heck of a deal. Now that we learned that the deal might come with the scare of a lifetime. I said that last week. They didn't print it till after the election. That would have got Roger Cook some more votes. But we'll talk about it Monday, how these people, how this culture of corruption in St. Clair County, they don't give a damn about you people. Hey, and for any of you good people in East St. Louis, the people that I've fed over the last 5 years, not running for office, the people that I've buried over the last 5 years, the people that I've helped pay the bills because I did it out of respect for my son and I could do it because I come up hard. Take that crap somewhere else. Go to Kern. Go down there to East St. Louis. Don't come to Bob Romanik. I feel for you, but I don't support you anymore. And you can thank the plantation Nicaraguans. But let's get it straight, people. My guest yesterday, she was pissed, had every right to be pissed. But don't blame me for what somebody else says, and don't blame somebody else, as I've told you, for what I said. I did not ever use the term handkerchief nigger. I'd never use the term plantation nigger. I'd never use the term porch nigger. That was my guest, and she has every right to say what the hell. And she's a proud black lady, and I think she wants to distinguish herself in the proud black community from the, and see, I never use that word, plantation nigger. I say plantation Nicaraguans because I believe they're from Nicaragua, like Ortega, who I hate, who's a thief, a no-good son of a bitch. That ain't racist. That's real. Bunch of thieving son of a bitches. But people, the National Association for Majority Equality, we've appreciated the several hundred calls, and I know when we get the website started, and people will say, our enemy, it's a racist group. It's not. In this country, majority rules, people. I'm tired of taking the back seat. You've heard me several times. I've earned my seat at the front of the bus, and if you've earned yours, black, white, men, women, Democrat, or Republican, I'll make room for you. But I'll be damned if you think I'm giving up my seat. It's going to be a cold day in hell, because I'll fight to my death. And I don't give a damn what color you are, and I'm tired of not the proud blacks, but the plantation Nicaraguans. Oh, that's a racist, them white people. No, it ain't them white people. It's us people, Americans. We're going to stand tall, black and white. We're not going to be divided by all this crap, all this culture of corruption, all the plantation mentality down in East St. Louis. You guys got what you got coming, nothing. You've got nothing the last 12 years, and you'll get nothing at all. You'll get nothing. We're going to go out. We're going to go out, and again, I want to salute all the proud veterans, all the heroic veterans who give me and everybody else the opportunity to live like we live. It's the Armed Forces Salute. It's a song that salutes every branch of the Armed Forces. I hope you listen to it. We're going to go out with that. We'll see you Monday. But every veteran, if there is a God in the heaven, if I've earned anything, any part of heaven because of what I've done, and probably not much, I want to give it to you guys because you guys deserve it. So once again, Bob Romanik personally loves you guys, thanks you guys for all you've done, all you'll continue to do for this great country. And we're going to go out with the salute, the Armed Forces salute. Have a happy Veterans Day, everyone.